I just finally getting around to posting about the election there the weekend. To be honest with you, I was wrecked. Over 3 months of canvassing, and then of course the weekend itself. I just needed a break for a couple of days. But yeah, I got 330 first preference votes, and I got another 46 in transfers, right? Which I thought was all right. I wasn't expecting to win at all. I'm a completely new kid on the block up in Cork South Central. I'm there a couple of weeks, and I've no, I've no family history up there. Nobody knows me. I've no connection to the place, so I thought it was okay. And but I am disappointed at all the other candidates who had a great campaign, worked their asses off, got their social media out there, and didn't make the cut. But what pisses me off even more is the fact that the main three parties, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, and the Greens, got back in again, and they got back in using the migrant vote, which is basically election rigging. No, I'm not going to rant on too much about it, but I just want to put things in perspective. So around 48% of the electorate came out to vote on Friday. Um, I don't know what proportion of that were migrants. It might have been 5, 10, 20, I don't know. But I'm sure it was significant enough. Okay? Now, let's just say, for argument's sake, if that's what came out to vote from the Irish population, maybe 30, 35%, whatever, that means that about two-thirds of the Irish electorate, roughly, sat at home on their asses and allowed this to happen. So when you don't participate in your future, you will lose your future. It's going to be gone. Okay? No, it's not too bad this time. It's the locals, right? But they're already getting about to rig the general elections. Helen McEntee has a video out, I'm sure you've all seen it, where they're now fast tracking citizenship online. And what that means is basically is that you won't see any ceremonies on RTE. You won't know how many people are getting their citizenship over the next few months, but it could be seriously, seriously big. So with that, once they have enough citizens or enough, we say immigrants with their citizenship, they will then call a general election. And the same thing will happen because not enough Irish are bothered to register to vote and then to get up and vote. It takes 15, 20 minutes to get up off your ass, get down to your local polling station and just do it. That's all. You don't have to pick up a gun, and ammunition like we did 100 years ago against the Brits. You have to just fill out a piece of paper and put it into a ballot box and vote nationalist. Because the Irish electorate are becoming less and less relevant to the political class. They don't need us as much anymore. They're about to replace one voter bloc, the Irish electorate, with a new voter bloc, the migrant electorate. And this is how we're going to lose our country. This is very serious, lads. It didn't affect my vote the weekend. It had no bearing on my vote the weekend. I didn't get what I got because of the migrants, you know. But it did boost Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil, the Green Party. In fact, since 2004, refugees have been allowed to vote. I think they had to be here 3 years or 5 years, whatever. But and the likes of these smaller parties like People Before Profit, Sinn Féin, the Green Party, Labour, etc. You know, they've been sustaining themselves on this migrant vote for the past 20 years because very few Irish would have voted for them. That's why they're always out shouting refugees are welcome here. What they really mean is refugees' votes are welcome here. That's what this is like. So we're basically getting replaced in terms of voting, So yeah, that's it. The weekend is over now. The Euros are still going. Derek is doing all right. Over 25,000 votes on his first count. Look, he's not guaranteed a place, but it's still pretty impressive to be fair. So, Ireland first are doing okay. We're doing okay, man. We're happy enough with the way things are going so far. But the next election, the general election, lads, this is make or break, because if we have another 5 years under Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil, and the Greens, right, and as they're rushing us towards Agenda 2030, UN Sustainable Development Goals, that's it then. It's finished. It's finished. You know, 90% of migrants came out to vote the other day. 90% of Irish need to come out to vote next time, you know, and they need to start voting nationalist, because we're finished with Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. Okay, good stuff. That's my rant over. I'll be back making a few more videos now in the near future. Like I said, I was up the walls between work and canvassing and family life and all that. I just didn't have the time or the energy. So look, have a nice day, everyone, and we'll talk to you again soon. God bless. Bye bye.